Hey guys, Down Phoenix here, and I'm playing Gunman Clive. In case you didn't know, there's actually a PC version of this game. I actually found out about that in a NeoGAF article where they were talking about the sales of this game on different platforms. I guess they were trying to talk about how the 3DS is actually a good platform for indie developers. But I found it really strange because there is a PC version, and according to them, they've had sales of less than 200 copies on the PC, which is really crazy because the game's only $1.99, and it's available, of course, on the 3DS and Android and iPhone, all that good stuff as well. But yeah, it's just really crazy how low the sales have been. And since I was actually kind of interested in this game, I thought this game was only on 3DS, and thought it looked pretty cool. I decided, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up on PC. I got off Gamersgate for $1.99. And, it's a really cool little game. It's, as you can see with the art style of this game, it's got a very art book type look to it, it's with the little sketch lines and everything like that moving in and out. I guess kind of like some classic old school animated movie from the 1920s or something like that, like the old Mickey Mouse movies and stuff like that. But, as you can see here, this game is a side-scrolling platforming type game. Actually, if I was to compare it to a game, I would say the first comparison that I could draw from it is like some of the classic Mega Man style games from the Nintendo, or Darkwing Duck. Those kinds of games. This game definitely has that kind of feel, that kind of formula to it. But the levels are in bite-sized chunks, as you see. It only took me about a minute and a half to get through the first stage, And so I guess that's why this is a good pickup for like a mobile gamer, because of the small levels. You don't have to worry too much about you don't have to worry too much about not being able to save your progress or anything like that, because if you can't beat a level, it's only gonna take a couple minutes to get through it, so no big deal. It's something you can easily pull off when you're on your break, or waiting at a bus stop, or whatever the case might be, where you have to just wait a little bit. But yeah, when you die, you have to start at the beginning of the level. That's fine, I guess, because like I said, the levels are really short, so it's not really a big barrier as far as like if you're not really a hardcore platforming guy that is excellent at platforming games, you could still manage this one pretty good. Yeah, as you can see, there's like different enemies. Like there's the little dynamite guy. You can pick up Cake to heal. Very nice little touch there. Cake is not a lie in this game. It is for real. And I don't know why there's little duckies walking around. That's pretty interesting though. But that's not all we're gonna see here. Of course, we're gonna have these moving platforms and everything like that. The controls are very responsive. Now, one of the downsides of the PC version is there's no controller support. It's just keyboard only. And I didn't like the default controls that they had set up. They had the arrow keys for movement, and then Z and X to jump and shoot. And I prefer using the WASD keys, because that's just what I'm used to as far as PC gaming. And so you can customize your controls, fortunately. So I use the 4 and 6 on my numpad as my buttons. I like having a little bit of separation, not having my fingers too close together for those action buttons. So that's been working pretty good for me so far. But I really wish there was some kind of controller support. I think that this game would benefit from that kind of feature. Okay, and so here we are on another level here. Now, what's interesting about these little platforms right here, I didn't kind of figure it out at the time I was playing, but depending on where you're leaning on the platform is what direction's going to move. And you're going to see those kinds of platforms through this stage. Of course, you got those little birds that drop the egg bombs, which is very cool of them indeed. And you got the ducks still, of course. Got to have the ducks, right? And so we got that guy who's trying to shoot me, but I'm not going to let him. I'm going to try to jump down there and shoot him before he gets me. There we go. Well timed for sure. With these little platforms, we got the little dot. That means that the platform will stop. However, you'll see that one right there. It does not have a dot. That means that the platform is just going to fall off. And I'm going to run back here and try to respawn it. Because the enemies apparently respawn, but the platform does not. That's really fair. But, you know, I guess that kind of plays back to the old school homage of this game. You know, it's meant to emulate some of like the older Nintendo style games. And yeah, I'm running low on health here, but I pick up this cake here. There we go. And this gun power up, of course, is the three-way shot. Very handy indeed. But I can't pick this up, obviously. It's too high of a jump for me. So I guess I'm just going to move on without that cake power up and hope we do good. Alright, so now we have these little, you get these little traps like this throughout the level. And I really like the look of that cloud in the background there. That looks really cool with the shaded, the shaded stylized effect that the game has to it. Now, one thing that's really interesting about the look of this game is with its somewhat monochromatic look to it. You know, it has like a kind of a sepia tone. It reminds me a lot of some of the old, I guess, like Tiger Electronics or Game & Watch type games before they, I guess, started doing more of a, you know, standard black and white. You know, they had this kind of look to them. This kind of beige looking thing here. And of course, we got these falling platforms now. And because I died, I had to start all over again. But it is what it is, guys. This is meant to be this way. It's not too difficult because it's where it should be, honestly, with the difficulty. And, you know, it gives you a chance to learn the game better. And plus, since the levels are short, it's not like it's going to take that long to get through them anyways. It's not like some of the old Mega Man games where the levels, you know, are significantly longer in some cases, and it takes a while to get through them with all the dying and stuff that you have to do. There we go. Managed to do that okay. So here we have the little trap going around on a wheel here. That's very reminiscent of some of the old Mario Brothers games, like Super Mario World. Oh, didn't have, yeah, that pretty good timing, I guess, with that, so I ended up getting hit, but that's okay. And I lost my power-up right away. You lose your power-up whenever you get hit, and as you notice there. So I'm almost out of health, but I think this is the end of the stage here. Yep. Okay, so we're good. We're back onto the next level here. The game doesn't use the mouse pointer at all unless you're navigating the menus, so I don't know why it even shows the mouse pointer on that screen. We got a giant Elvis-looking guy with a minigun here, and he's jumping on top of me. I'm really struggling here. Now he's shooting those crazy stream of bullets. Yeah, this is going to be tough. But here we are on the first boss encounter of the game here. So I guess you have to walk to that certain point before he spawns. And this, of course, is very reminiscent of Mega Man as well. You know, you have your little life bar on the left side for your guy, and the life bar on the right for him. And, yeah, that wasn't well managed by me there. He's going to get me again. I guess the collision with the enemy is what got me that time. But I am pretty sure and confident that I will beat him right here. Whoa, that was too close. Yeah, you gotta jump right over those bullets, and then you gotta duck under those. Okay. And seems like it doesn't have any kind of effect whenever he jumps on the ground. It doesn't really stun your character like it does in some games. So that's a little different, I guess. Okay, jump over those bullets. I think I've just about got him finished here. I don't know. Here we go. Some cake. Yes, some well-timed cake. Thank you very much. Didn't seem like I did anything to cause it to happen. It just did happen. But he is just about done. And his goose is cooked, guys. That's end of that. So we, beat the first 4 levels, one of them included, of course, a boss character. And even though the game's look still is pretty low in color overall, it really is interesting how they, changed the environments up. And well, that was kind of weird. I guess you're just supposed to just shoot the horse for those particular guys. Got them from behind as well. Interesting. Okay. So, just a little platforming action right there. Oh, okay. Those barrels, they blow up the platforms so that we have to jump across them afterwards. Alright, let's kill these birds before they drop some bombs on us. I really like the soundtrack to this just because it's very subtle and minimalist. You know, it definitely has like a nice Western feel to it as well. But at the same time, it doesn't play to the traditional, oh, we have to use like a banjo or some BS like that, because apparently everybody in the Old West played with fiddles and banjos. I'm sure that was the case. Old West games. Okay, so we have to actually go down here. And I go back up there, I don't know why. I really don't know why, but this is the end of the level right here. Johnson's Coal Mine. So yeah, this is a very fun little game. You know, and we got a minecart level, of course. Got to have that because anything that's on the Nintendo platform has to have a minecart level, apparently. Ever since Donkey Kong Country. Okay, well maybe not everything. I don't remember a minecart level in Mario Brothers, but yeah, apparently jumping on them doesn't work. So decidedly non-Nintendo there. But yeah, this is what it is. You know, I mean, good old minecart level. Just to throw in a little variety versus what the game usually offers. So good to them. Good to them. But I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Oh, wait. Before I do, yet another Mega Man reference. Those disappearing platforms. Yes, if you hated those in Mega Man, they're here. So that's something you have to keep in mind. And if you love those in Mega Man, well, that's just another reason to get this game. You know, it's pretty much a Old West Mega Man game where you don't get power-ups though, but it's still good times, But I think I'm gonna wrap up this all about with Gunman Clive. This game, like I said, it's only $1.99, and you can get it on a variety of platforms, including PC, 3DS, Android, iPhone. You know, there's a lot of different. Macintosh also has it on the Mac App Store. So yeah, you can get this game a lot of ways, and just pick it up on your preferred platform and have fun with it. I definitely recommend this game. So if you guys like what you see, give me a like, throw some comments down there. If you don't like it, let me know why in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and check out these video clips at the end. With that, guys, Down Phoenix out.